A game based in World War One, where you've got cats.
I guess my story starts like so many others. With a girl.
Frodo!
A girl who worked in a photography store.
Frodo!
In a quiet little corner of Toronto, Canada. Julia.
What are you doing, Harry? Are you meant to be playing with that camera?
The two of us grew up together. Born the same month. Lived on the same block. To her, we were best friends. To me? Well, never mind.
I know you have to test it, but does it always have to be on me?
Yeah, as I said at the start, I mean, they've got a very interesting graphic choice of how they're presenting the graphics. I mean, it's definitely something that's not going to be for everybody, if you know what I mean. It's very
you're
unique
not
for
getting
sure.
a serious photo out of me. I can assure you of that. I shall be silly until you put that camera away.
It doesn't look like she's being very silly. I'm waiting for her to pull a face or something, but she's not really being... I guess being silly is just moving her head a lot, right? I think that's what is kind of... I think that's the intention of the look. It's like a moving watercolor painting, right? But if you think about the Aardman, who are the designers of it, I mean, they're kind of done a lot of work with animation, like stop motion animation, like with Wallace and Gromit and stuff. So they're very into these interesting sort of
How do I look?
these interesting sort of looks, right? I'm got 2. Oh, 4. Right. Press tab to enter photo mode at any time and press A to take a picture. Right, you can only take 16 pictures a day. Alright.
Right. I have to get back to work now. You should do the same.
Morning, Michael Man.
Morning, sir. How may I help? A portrait, perhaps, in that fine uniform?
Name's Barrett.
Major Barrett.
I'm looking for a photographer.
I guess this is his room. He's got a guitar. Is that a noose? No, it's not a noose. It could have been a noose, couldn't it?
Major, you've come to the right place. Forgive me, but have we met before? Your face looks familiar. Boy, bring some wine for the Major. The good stuff. Upstairs.
Who is this fine fellow, then? Your son, I take it.
Oh, God, no. That's just Harry. Works for me.
My parents moved to Toronto from Boston when I was just a boy. But ever since what happened to Mom and Dad, Julia's father took me in. Taylor gave me a job and a place to sleep. He didn't need to. He took care of me for years.
You know what? This character looks a bit like Frodo. He looks a bit like Frodo, right? I mean... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. We totally... Hi! Ka-ching! Sure, we'll keep it. Alright, let's go. Let's go get a wine.
Ah, I've been in the papers a bit. Done the odd recruitment poster.
Oh, my. Welcome.
Oh,
How are things over in Europe, Major?
As well as can be expected. We fight the good fight as best we can.
Two of
Fine
two.
place you have here. Do you take commissions? Outside assignments?
Julia, come over here and say hello
It's
to the
very.
Major.
I mean, it's a very interesting look. I mean, it looks very. It looks a bit basic, but it looks very good. I mean, it's like watercolor sort of effect, right? It's there's some the wine. I guess there's collectibles we're picking up, which is
Nice
probably
to meet you, sir. I'm Julia.
maybe stories of the war, maybe. Right. So pictures. There's our pictures. What a lovely picture. What else we got? Notes. Mr. Taylor shared some great news with me today. He ordered a new camera and says if I behave myself, he'll let me take some pictures of it. Julia laughed at one of my jokes. Normally, she just rolls her eyes. Today was a good day. They told me the camera's arriving today. Mr. Taylor says he wants me to set it up and test it. Julia says it's because he's too lazy to do it himself. So I told Julia I'd take a few photos of her. Let's see if the camera works. Okay, so that's the photos we just took downstairs, right? Ah, collectibles. Okay, so we've got two here that we got two parts. I guess if you go, wait, I'm guessing as you fill out the collectibles of these things, you're unlocking a piece of this, maybe. We've got two that are full, right? We've got two pieces of each, so that's two slices of the film pie. Photography during the First World War. So the collectibles, I'm guessing, are going to give you some sort of documentation or some stuff that's actually, like stories and stuff from the war, I guess, right? The invention of smaller cameras and film formats with good sensitivity changed the way that the press and even amateurs could witness the Great War. The link home to families is maintained not only through letters, but through photos of soldiers and their life in the front. In order to control public opinion and maintain military intelligence, the Allies quickly censor and restrict the use of pocket cameras by their soldiers. On the German side, however, they are still allowed and thousands of photos are taken. The United States and Canada have different degrees of involvement in World War I due to the differing diplomatic and allied situations. When the Kingdom declares war on Germany on 4th of August 1914, Canada is automatically brought into the war as it's still a British dominion, which makes sense. The Canadian Governor-General raises the independent Canadian expeditionary force to help in Europe. The sacrifice is huge, 66,655 killed and 172,000 wounded. A lot of Canadians. It will change Canadian history and help it gain greater independence. The US is neutral the first 2 years, but the sinking of the ship RMS Lusitania and the evolution of the public opinion pushes America to enter the war in 1917. So if one of their ships wasn't sunk, would they have actually joined, right? I mean, you can tell by this one here, the name of this one. This one's probably one you find when you're playing as the German guy. Maybe that one too. You can tell that one there, right? Is Zeppelin card. It's got to be something you find as the Zeppelin worker.
And the pleasure's all mine. So, this Harry lad, can he use a camera?
That he can. His one redeeming feature, Major. Ah, here we are. You took your time, boy. Useless.
Poor lad. I'm sure he's trying his best.
Here you are, Major. To your health.
Why, thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Now, you said something about needing a photographer?
Yes. Who took these? They're exceptional. Just the kind of pictures I'd need in the fight against the Germans.
At the same moment. A Zeppelin factory,
Blödes Funkgerät.
Damn radio
Gott, du bist der
curtain.
Techniker.
You're the
Reparier
technician,
das
you've got to
Ding.
fix it.
Brennt immer dieselbe Zeit
Always
durch.
burns out at the same
Schnell,
time.
die Berichte
Quick,
kommen gleich.
reports are coming in. Alright, so we got a switch and a dial. Okay, turn it on.
Nähe 125.
16 men missing in action, presumed dead.
Im Einsatz vermisst. Vermutlich gefallen.
Habe ich das richtig gehört, Kurt?
Did I hear that right,
IR
Kurt?
125?
Was that IR 125?
In der Einheit ist auch dein
That's your son's
Schamast,
unit,
oder?
right? Ooh. Okay, so the Unity's son went to war in. 16 of them are missing. That's not good.
Alles noch unbestätigt.
It wasn't
Ist wahrscheinlich
confirmed, it's
gar
probably
nichts,
nothing,
aber ich
but
sag's
that's
den
what it
anderen.
was. Right, okay. Alright. So, we're in a Zeppelin factory, I guess, right?
Dear Katrin, I've done something I know you will not agree with. It's about Max. It's about our son. I know now why his letters are not reaching you at the farmer.
Yeah, so when he talks on his own, he's narrating in English at least. Right, so Zeppelin factory, right?
Gut, wir warten schon. Zieh den Hebel. Die Ehre
We've been
gebührt
waiting.
dir.
Pull the lever. The honor is yours. We should actually look around, shouldn't we? Just in case we got notes. Let's do it. There's a cat. There's a cat.
Das wird mir wohl nie langweilig. Fast
I never get
geschafft.
tired of it, but almost done. One more lever over here. Let's have a look around first, just in case. Have a look around, find ourselves some letters or something. Sorry, mate, we're gonna have a look around. So, can we go to the ladder? Ah, we can. Let's go. This ladder looks a bit flimsy, and like I said, but the movie's London said German spoke English. Well, I mean, his inside voice. Oh, look, nice. The voice inside his head is English, right? So, wait, is that one over there? Look, right there, right to the right of his head. I think I see something. It could be a glitch. It could be something spinning, like a piece of collectible, up that ladder over there. It's got a ball patch. How old is this guy? Makes you wonder what. We get a game with like some very like striking visual like this. If they was to turn on the watercolor mode, what would it look like? You know what I mean? Yeah, he's got a son that's gone out in the war. They've just got this the radio thing that said there's 16 people went missing from his unit.
Ihr fehlt die Heimat.
He misses home. Oh, okay, friends. You miss home. Me too. Me too, mate. Me too.
Was für ein Anblick.
What a magnificent
In
sight.
unserem Land
We
wirklich
serve our
gut
country
gucken.
well, Kurt. It makes you wonder what their facial features look like. If they was to turn the watercolor mode on, they'll all look like, I don't know, like blimps. You know what I mean? Blimps.
Ich will nur noch schlafen.
All he wants is sleep.
Ich platze vor Stolz, wenn dieses Schiff
I'm so proud when
endlich
the first ship
fliegt.
finally flies. Right, up here I think we saw one. Well, I don't know. You say in his 40s if he's got a son that's gone to war, but I mean, I think especially like in World War One, I think there was kind of people were going off to war at like 15 or 16, you know. So technically, he could be a lot younger. He could be in his 30s. I think I see one over there. It could technically be in there on his 30s. Mid 30s. We'll see. Hello, Phil Marshall. Doing alright. Is this guy having a sneaky cigarette? Ah, yeah, it was. Nice.
Bewegung, Kurt.
Move on,
Das
Kurt.
mein
This is my
Platz.
spot.
Und ich
I'm
mache
on a
jetzt
break.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, especially World War One. I mean, 15, 16, I think, was prime sort of age.
Ich würde meinem Sohn gerne ein Bild
I'll send a picture to my son.
Wir
We need a
brauchen einen
photographer.
Fotograf.
We know one called Harry. He'll help. Right, so we're up. We gotta hit the lever now, right? Do it. Hello, Glosson.
Oh, Falk hat dich gesucht.
The Falk
Er ist
was
auf
looking
einer
for
der
you.
oberen
He's on the
Plattformen.
higher platforms. Okay. Wait, we want to. Wait, what? There's someone up there that wants to speak to us.
Danke, Kurt.
I should talk to Falk. He's
Wunderschön,
probably up
oder?
top. All right. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was later in the Second World War, but I know the First World War. It was really young, wasn't it? I'm sure, like with the even with the First World War, there's probably people that were underage that snuck in too because they just wanted maybe either just wanted to go help or they wanted to stay with their siblings. If you know what I mean. I mean, my granddad was in World War One. I mean, he died just off. Well, when I was probably about 3 or 4, he died. When I was really really young, he died, and but he was in. Oh, and he came home, which is always a good thing, right? I think if I remember right, I think he was 16 when he went over there though. When he signed up. I'm sure he was 16. I've got to look over this platform here first, make sure there's no ladder. Oh, we can't go that way. If I would have gone up that ladder, we would have pulled that one, I suppose. Just make sure there's no. I don't see any sparkly thing down there. And what did we? Let's have a butchers. We got one more piece. So we got one piece left to find at this level. And they were forced in World War 1 and 2, a lot were drafted. For his fight, I'll go to prison. Yeah, it definitely isn't going to be definitely not a happy time, right? I always wonder, I mean, I do wonder a lot. I mean, obviously, if we ever had another one, I mean, God forbid we don't, but if there ever was a World War III, I mean, how differently would things happen now with how much everything has changed, you know? Germany 1916 with more than 700,000 casualties in the year. 1916 is the start of a decline in German morale. Many veterans are missing and hunger is increasing in the country. The naval blockade by France and the British Empire is having its effect. Ooh. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have the same.
Komm her.
I don't think you'd have the same wars that like lasting like years, if you know what I mean, because of the how tech has gone on, right? Whether it be nukes or it's not going to be quite the same, right? You know. But I think knowing that though, C4, that's probably why it will never ever happen. Because whenever stationed here at the factory have people, they are joined together from the same village. I said they're probably talking about the kids. Wolf said it wasn't confirmed. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
Das würde ich gern glauben. Aber es war die Nummer ihrer
I want to believe that, but the unit number, this is war.
Kurt, dein Sohn Max ist doch auch in der Einheit
You must be worried
125.
too.
Machst du dir keine Sorgen?
Entspann dich.
Relax,
macht euch
you're
alle
only
nur so
worrying
viele
because you're
Sorgen,
too
weil die
far away
Heimat so weit
from,
weg
far
ist.
away from home.
Kannst du den Direktor fragen?
Can you ask the chief, Kurt?
Er weiß
He
bestimmt
respects
etwas
you.
und er respektiert dich.
It will be wars, just not what we're used
So the
to. Yeah,
pictures from Taylor's new camera
it's going to
were
be very
great.
different, isn't it? So,
And
that's the
Julia
pictures we took.
looked beautiful.
That's the 4 pictures we took.
But I'd never tell her that, of course. Don't know why, but I kept one of those photos.
We gotta pick one.
Still have it to this day.
I don't know which one to pick. Do you want a close-up one? I'll give it that one. Give it this one.
Harry, where are you, boy? Get out here and take a photograph of the Major.
Mr. Taylor wants his picture taken. Would you take a picture of the major back? Okay.
Come on, boy. Do your damn job.
There's no rush. I'm sure the lad's trying his best.
So make it a good one, boy.
Typically British, right? The major. Right, point of interest. Taking these pictures is your choice. What what you photograph will influence Harry's principles. Okay. Now I guess we could take a picture of her in the background rather than the major, but we gotta take a picture of him. Right? He looks what a dapper chap. These pictures are current objectives as a photographer. So the ones with a green crown. Okay. Taking these pictures will be required to progress your game. Come on, we'll get him to pose. Come on, pose again. Got it.
Major, would you also mind a picture with my daughter, Julia?
Oh,
Not
we can
at
take a
all.
picture of the
It'll be my
gramophone.
pleasure. Come here, girl. In you get.
Make sure you frame them both in, Harry.
Come on, girl. I don't bite.
Tell me, Major.
Whoa, are they inside each other a little bit?
Father!
That looks like they're inside each other a little bit, right? Glitches, man. That's a bit of a glitch there, right? Just for sure.
Truth be told, I wish it was me in that photo. The way she was around Barrett. I'd never seen her like that before. Julia was right. He was a hero.
Der Direktor weiß bestimmt etwas. Wir müssen ihn fragen.
IR 125? Die meisten Jungs von zu Hause sind in der Einheit.
Bitte, Kurt, frag den Direktor. Du kennst ihn länger
Also,
als
Chief,
wir alle. Er
you've known him
respektiert
longest.
dich.
So they want us to ask the Chief what happens. The Chief has obviously got some sort of connection with the link to the army, and he wants to find out what happened to the kids or the units. I'll look around. Although I'm pretty sure that one thing I didn't get was on the last level, and now we've got to this stage, we've probably missed it. But we'll have a look around just in case it's here.
I needed answers. We all did. So many of us at the factory have sons who went to war together. Some were even in the same unit as Max. The chief had a direct line of communication to the front. If anyone knew the truth behind these rumors, it would be him.
I do one thing I'm a bit sad about. I mean, these collectibles you'll find. If you find all of the set, you get like some sort of story or information about the war. But they're hiding them to the point where you have to really hunt for them. How beautiful! If it's a game kind of commemorating the centenary. I mean, that's part of the reason it was released when it was, right? You'd think they'd want people to find them, you know, without having to make it like an impossible task. You know what I mean? Could that be it? Aha, there it is. Yeah, without making it like an impossible task. You know what I mean? Because you'd think they'd want people to to read those stories. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, that's the last one in this level, so we can just do what we gotta do. So we gotta go up in. Let's have a look around first. Wait, what is that? What? Oh, the source of the sound. What?
Das weiß ich.
Hey, auf dem Land ist es noch schlimmer. Da wird langsam alles knapp.
Die deutschen Vorräte sind so knapp, wir mussten den Nachschub für Bulgarien streichen.
Ich verstehe.
I
Einheit
understand, Unit IR
125.
125, but if I tell
Aber
them
wenn
now
ich
the
es Ihnen jetzt
workers will
sage,
stop.
legen Sie die Arbeit nieder. Viele von Ihnen
Many of them
stammen aus demselben Dorf.
are from the same
Aus
village.
Alpiersbach.
Brought
Ja,
in-
das sehe ich auch so.
Oh yes, sir. I
Ich
do
sage
agree.
es
I'll
Ihnen
tell him right away. Okay, so that's him getting a message over the radio about the units. Alright. I guess we gotta go up and see him. Let's look on the other side first. Alright.
Sie kommen genau
Kurt,
richtig.
just a man. I've got
Es
news.
gibt Neuigkeiten.
I must find my son, whatever it takes.
Einige Männer aus der
Some men from IR
125
125 may be missing,
werden
but
zwar
that does not mean
vermisst,
they are dead.
aber deswegen sind sie noch lange nicht tot. Wir wissen bestimmt
We will know
bald
more soon
mehr.
enough, but for now we must
Aber
keep working.
fürs Erste muss die Produktion weitergehen. Wir können
We
ihnen
cannot
jetzt
help them
nicht
now, we can only
helfen.
pray.
Wir können nur beten.
The others may have been content to pray, to hope for the best. But I could not. What became of our son's unit? I had to know.
Enlist?
So I have gone to the front, Katrin. I've gone to find Max.
Alright.
I'm impressed, Harry. You're a real professional with that camera. Listen, I'm heading back to France in a few days. You should join me. Help your country, take a few photos, return home a hero. And remember, Harry, women love a man in uniform.
And it was in that very moment I decided. I was going to war.
Okay.
That night, I left and never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera. Truth be told, I didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted that uniform. Maybe one day Julia would look at me the way she looked at Major Barrett. After that, it was all a bit of a blur. So much happened over that next month. They signed me up, put me on a train to the coast. They even gave me that uniform.
You will think I'm impulsive, but to me there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with doubt. I will not live with uncertainty. This is my path now.
Okay. December 6th, 1916! Oh, wait, what we can choose? Who to play? I'm guessing we're probably going to end up doing both of them, but you're going to choose which one you want to do first, right? So we got Arizona ship approaching France. Let's do that.
And before I knew it, I was taking photos in the middle of the ocean. I'd never even left Canada, let alone been on a ship before. You could have fit Taylor's whole photography store on the front deck alone. I'd wake up early each morning to practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore that day. For the first time in weeks, I saw birds.
Oh, okay, we got to take 3 pictures of the bird. Wait,
The
what
camera
hell?
Julia gave me was marvelous, the best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
It's kind of a bit of a weird view here. You can't turn the camera. It's fixed facing forward, so we can't walk that way. You can't turn around. And is there anything else we can actually? Oh shit! Look at that. There's a ladder there. Look, damn it! I can see it spinning. Can we pull this out of the way and get to it? Yes! 1 of 3. Okay. Yeah, because you can't turn the camera, so there can't be nothing behind you because you can't see the camera, right? What year is it's no color camera? 19. Yeah, it's World War One. I mean, World War One. It was 1914 to 18, and this is, I think it's 1916 is when it's is when the game is set. So it's a couple of years into the war. Damn it! I was going to try to use the camera to turn around and look behind me, but you can't. You can't look behind with the camera either. Well, poop. I'm just scanning to see when was in the house in the shop. There was a the gramophone which had a marker above it to say you could take a picture of it. I never did. I'm trying to make sure if there's something like that we can take a picture of it, right? Oh, there's some bells to ring if we want. Let's do it. Is that a bird up there?
Stop ringing that bell! People are sleeping over here!
Yeah, because you've got the icon above it. And some of them had like an exclamation mark. The gramophone did, as if you could take a picture of it. Go on, start flapping. Got it!
Photos on the boat were easy. I'd had more trouble with customers back home. But once we arrived, I didn't know what to expect. Everyone said the Germans were crazy.
Germans are crazy. Right? I say move a German train to the Western Front.
And so I'm on a train heading out of Germany, where I write to you now. It's not a comfortable journey, being on this train. For you, my darling, nothing changes. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out my duties as an engineer on the front lines. I will enclose a letter to Lucy to tell her I have gone to find her brother.
Dass ich das mal sagen würde.
Never thought I'd say this, but I really miss my wife.
Welcher Tag ist heute?
What day is it? Oh, look at his bush. That bushy beard he's got. Obviously, we're walking forward looking for notes, right? Looking for notes.
Ach, sei still. In 1-2 Monaten sind wir wieder zu Hause.
Unwahrscheinlich, so wie es an der Front für uns gelaufen ist.
Not likely.
Franzosen halten
The French have held Verdun. And the Americans join. America won't get involved. Offside the war, they don't care.
Der Kaiser weiß, was tut.
The Kaiser knows what he's doing. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah. I won't say nothing, guys. We know that you do have something to worry about, but it's okay. Oh, what is that?
Oh, Mensch, abgeschlossen.
Oh. I don't know that. This doesn't seem safe. I'm just saying. There. Can you get off the carrot on the other side? Right now, okay, we are going in there. So if this door was locked, then we're probably not meant to be in here, right? to him. Yeah, we can't get... Oh, whoa, hello. Hello. There's a German peacemaker right there. I don't think I want to be in this carriage. Nope.
Hä? Wer ist da?
Is that stuff right there?
Das ist ein
This is the
Munitionswagen,
munitions
Soldat.
card, soldier. You
Hier
can't
hast
be
du
in
nichts
here.
verloren. Wenn irgendetwas
anything
passiert,
happens, even
selbst
the
die
slightest
kleinste
knock.
Erschütterung. Weißt du, was diese
Have you seen
Minen
these what these
anrichten?
mines can do? We're going to see what they can do now.
Up early as usual, Harry. You're keen. I like that in my men. Photographs of seagulls won't make the papers, son. Or are they for that girl back home? Trust me, she's not interested. But she will be, once you and I make those headlines together. Come on, let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. You're the photographer, so how do I look best?
Look at that seagull. I'd love my little boy back home to see that.
Taking a picture of one already. Yeah.
Harry, over here, son. Let's try some photographs, eh?
Over here, son! Hang on. Alright, alright. We'll take one and we'll look around the boat just in case something's appeared that wasn't there before. Another piece of that ladder. But, I was waiting to see if an icon appeared above the seagull.
Harry, over here, son. Let's try some photographs, eh?
What a fucking poser! I mean, seriously. What a poser!
Look, here's an idea. You, Private, get over here on the double.
Now let's look down here first. See if we can see another a piece appeared. I'm sure he won't mind. Not it's gonna. It probably won't be because there's nothing else really here because we can't move anywhere. But to look, right? I gotta look. All right, Harry, off you go.
That's it. Smile for the camera, my lad.
It's a Canadian!
Last one, Harry. Let's try one with the ocean in the background.
Oh look, now we got the thing above the seagull if you see, when it come back. Oh, okay, the picture. Okay, taking pictures of stuff that's marked does work as your collectibles. That's kind of neat. Now we know.
Wait. Mines. Mines!
Well, shit.
Ich suche einen Platz, um nach Hause zu
I'm looking for
schreiben.
someone to run
Beim
home.
nächsten Wagen kann bestimmt jemand bei so
Try
etwas
the next
helfen.
car down.
Und
I'm
Vorsicht auf
sure there'll
dem
be
Weg
someone.
nach
Might try
draußen.
still find a way out. Okay, so we're gonna go out this way. Are you sure? Don't push them too hard into the wall, man. They're gonna go kaboom. Oh. German equipment. Right, so what else did we find up here? So we got a Zeppelin card, right? Aviation and communication technology evolved very quickly during the 4 years of war. The Germans had more confidence in Zeppelins than in aircraft for striking over distance, even at London. The sky is a new battlefield and also the arena for wireless transmissions. The phone and telegraph are used extensively, but wireless systems become progressively more powerful. Wireless system, definitely. This technology was not yet open to the public, and it would, as it would be during World War II. The rate of usage in this sequence is anachronistic for 1916. So there's 2 pictures. We've got 2 of these so far. And 1 of those. We're going to be missing tons of those, I'm sure. I'm totally sure we're going to be missing tons of these things as we go on. It's a shame because, you know, it's all about the story. Twitch wants me to do the 16 months to... Thank you, Doug. You get to hear some lovely Germans. Look, there we go. Some lovely... If that was 1 of 2, then that means we've already missed the other part of the other thing back there. Well, alright, screw collectibles then. There's a cat! What are we doing? Wait, we can lay it flat. Oh, we can climb over it, I guess. Aha! Oh, we're gonna push it. Oh, can we? Yeah, we're gonna push it. We can't pull it back, can we? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not for everybody. It really is not. The train! The beside uniform material is strong and thick. It weighs up to 25 kilograms with rattle and ammunition. It's designed to keep the soldier warm during the snowstorms and rain. 1916 iconic German spiked helmets were replaced by the Stahlhelm, which also provided a model for German helmets in World War II. But thank you. You just basically want to get out of here before we hear some funny German voices. I know how it is. Uh-oh.
Mines! Close on the port side!
Ship's too close to the mines!
Here!
Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know. Listen, ring the bell on the right if the ship should steer right. Or ring the bell on the left if the ship should steer left. Look lively, lad. I'll tell the captain. You keep your eyes on the sea.
So, there I was, running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect you to believe me, but I'm telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain. But for the first time in my life, I felt like I had purpose.
We can't get through that cap. Turn quicker. Ramming speed. Ram it. Do it. Yeah. Right. We're gonna fail once on purpose, just so that we, just so that you, get it out of the system, get it out of our system, right? It's hard to judge where you're gonna miss it. We should miss that, right? I think.
Took a few bumps and bruises, but we're alive. Well done, lad. Keep it up, and that girl back home will be yours in no time. Ha! Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The King's finest, clearing the path to our victory.
I was trying to take a picture! Damn it! It stopped me from taking a picture! Additional words. The more you speak and listen to people, the more you will be able to tell your family. Okay. So basically, speak to everyone you can, as often as you can. Maybe we can jump out there.
Würde man so gar nicht meinen, aber der hat vielleicht eine
You wouldn't know
Stimme.
to talk to
Schön,
him,
dich
but...
kennenzulernen. Ich heiße
Good morning to
Lothar.
meet you. My name is Lothar.
Eins nach dem anderen.
Do you like music?
Hast du Musik?
If so, take a seat.
Setz dich
I'll
und
play
wir
some more.
spielen noch was.
Take a seat. There's nowhere to sit. There's a sit over here. Go back that way. We just jump. Find the source of the sound. Okay. This is totally. These guys here totally don't care, right? That we're doing this.
Ich hab dir nichts zu sagen. Nur nicht den Mund verlieren. Diese verdammte Uniform kratzt. Ich arbeite schon seit Stunden.
Es ist richtig, dass wir hier sind.
Machst du dir Sorgen?
Are you worried?
Natürlich nicht.
Of course
Auf
not.
beiden Seiten gibt es
There are losses on both
Verluste.
sides. Germany is strong.
Deutschland ist stark.
Tja, werden wir sehen.
Well,
wenn wir
we will
Vimy
see when we
erreichen.
get to Vimy. I suppose not long now.
Schläft ein und leis erwacht der Nachtigallenschlag.
Is he gonna jump? Or is he gonna sit down and look at? Okay. I thought he was gonna jump.
And so I've found somewhere to write, to focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Ah, we get to actually do it. Okay, so think carefully about what you tell your 8-year-old daughter. It will have an impact on the story. Okay. Alright, and so I've found somewhere to write to focus on what I must tell our daughter. I will of course be careful with my words, so please tell Lucy. We have music. Papa's gone away to war, but I'm not alone. I met some men who played music. It reminded me of you, my child. Wait. I wish you could have heard it.
Nehmt Abschied, Brüder, ungewiss ist alle wieder.
Truth or lie? And you can kind of hold it to read what they're going to say first, right? So Papa left because your brother Max has gone missing. Nobody knows where he is, and Papa must find him. Is my duty as a father, and that's not so bad. Papa left because your brother Max asked for help in the battle against the enemy. I must go help him. Papa writes to you from a train. I hear they were stationed at Vimy. I will let you know what it is like when I arrive. It's very exciting. We'll do that one. We'll just stay very neutral. I will be back for Christmas. Lucy, I already know what present I will get you. I do not think I will be home for Christmas. Lucy, please do not be sad. I will write whenever I can. I think of home and of Alpersbach. What is that? Alpersbach. Often I think of you and your mother. Please give her a big hug from me. I hope to see you both before long. Oh, that's nice.
I hope she will understand. I hope you both will understand. Fortune smiles on me, Katrin. I've made new friends. Franz and Lothar.
That's the city, okay.
We play cards when we have the time and talk of home often. They're good men.
Thank you, Ellie.
I have arrived now, stationed at Vimy as an engineer. Engineers can use the radios, and I will listen for news of Max every single day.
We spent weeks on that boat, and it was a few weeks more before we got to Vimy. I was so excited. Hell, I was like a kid at Christmas. And with the Major looking out for me, I wouldn't have to worry about the war.
So they're both stationed at the same place. 20 months before until peace. So this is obviously we got on. It's 4 months later, right? It was December before, so March. Or 4 months later. Hello, Knight Rider. It's doing all right. It's doing okay. Surroundings of arrest in France. As Harry or Kurt? We'll do the German side first. We'll go with Kurt first this time.
I will find out what happened to our son. I will not give up. Dear Catherine, my search for our son grows more hopeful by the day. Every day I ask the men if they have news, if somehow they have seen our boy. And today began just like any other.
Right. We gotta find information from 3 officers. Alright. Hey, we finished the train. So that one, we obviously missed one, and that one's gone. I mean, this one here, this is on the ship, so we obviously... Maybe that was stuff we had to take a picture of on the ship to get that, and we've obviously missed that. Thousands of tons of supplies are needed every single day for each division in the front. This is only achievable through a strong railway network. In the early 20th century, this is the only mass transport system. Automotive trucks and cars are not reliable, and airplanes are still only tiny machines. The speed of the trains is not very fast, but is less tiring than walking for days. Most transport use cattle wagons that are used to bring troops to the front in terrible conditions. Is it the 100-year anniversary of the end of World War I? Yes. Yes. Wait, so hang on, what? The Battlefield Audacious Jan David Hassel said on Twitter, Battlefield 1 players should stop shooting each other to commemorate the end of World War I. I wonder if they did. Seafood. I wonder if they actually, if people would have done that, or whether they just took it as a way to just you know, just get a free kill, right? I mean, you can change characters whenever you want as well, right? By using the cursor keys down the bottom left. I'm right behind us when we started. Look, there's one. Camaraderie.
Wir sind beschäftigt, Kurt.
We're busy, Kurt.
Hast du nichts zu reparieren?
Don't you have something to fix? I don't give a shit. I don't care about your kid.
Hallo Kurt, wie geht's?
Hello Kurt, how are you?
Ach, schon wieder. Ich
This again, I told you it looks
sieht
like a
aus wie
second
eine Uniform
division
der zweiten
uniform.
Division. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie in Chemie waren, Kurt.
I really
Tut mir
don't
leid.
think they came to me. Kimball! But Elsa's got a tiny PP. Has he really? 17 mobs, Kimball! Thank you. It looks like the officer up the top there, so let's look down here. And talk to the chaps.
Als ich das mal sagen würde,
Therefore I'd say this, but I really missed the
meine
wife.
Frau fehlt mir
Is that the same
wirklich.
guy that said it on the train? If I wonder.
Mach dies, mach jenes.
Do this, do that, you
Die
never see the
Offiziere
officers get
machen nie
dirty.
die Drecksarbeit.
Of course not, they're not digging in trenches, man.
Hier ist es nachts so kalt.
It's so cold at night. Yeah, I can. Oh, I can believe that. There's a lever. There's a lever! Let's go! I don't know where we're going. I mean, this guy's got a great job, right? He's just got to stand there and pull the lever whenever someone comes by. Wait. Is this going back near where the start was? That's not the radio room. Okay. So we are an engineer. So this is where we would... I suppose technically you'd be working somewhere like this. Have a sit down. Have a bit of rest. I mean, you know, he's deserved it, I think. He's earned his rest.
Ich hab dir doch deine Briefe gegeben, oder?
I gave you your letters, right? Aha! We got a letter.
I'm troubled by the news of Max. I've wept for him so much that I feel like I have already mourned his death. I know that he may yet live, but it is so difficult not knowing. Are you certain the best course of action is going to the front yourself? I know little of these things, but the war seems so vast. Can you really hope to find Max? I understand the Waldner stubbornness, and I pray you find our boy. Be careful, Kurt. Lucy needs a father. Love, Katrin.
Hey. Hello, Nando number 9, and thank you, C4, yeah. Yeah, it's basically like a narrative-driven World War I game. You're following in the footsteps of two characters. You got Kurt.
Danke.
This guy, he's like an engineer. And you got Harry, who's a Canadian photographer. Neither of them are soldiers. He's here, obviously, trying to, as you saw in that letter, his son's division went missing, and he's here to try to find him.
Hast du etwas über Max
Did you find anything
herausgefunden,
about
Kurt?
Max, Kurt? No.
Das
Not
wird
yet.
schon.
You will
Frag
eventually
dich
keep
einfach
asking
durch.
around. Someone
Irgendjemand
must know
weiß
something.
bestimmt etwas. Und wenn du mal Karten spielen willst, bist du uns
If you want
immer
to play
willkommen.
cards, you're welcome to join us. Ooh. You can play cards.
Hey Kurt, gibt's was Neues?
Any news?
Manchmal nachts
Sometimes at night
sehe
I
ich
see
die
the light
Glut
of their
ihrer
cigarettes.
Zigaretten. Bisher habe ich es geschafft, nicht
I resist the
abzudrücken.
urge to pull the sugar. Yeah, it's like narratively driven. I think it plays out like a walking sim adventure sort of game. There's no combat as such. I mean, you're not going to pick up a gun and start shooting or anything.
Dieser Krieg ist in ein
As far
paar
as I
Monaten
understand.
vorbei.
This war could be over in a couple of months.
Hallo.
Hello. Oh.
Nicht schon wieder.
Not
Ich
again, I
kann
wish I
dir
could
nicht
help.
helfen. Da hörst du eher was über Funk.
I'm more likely to hear news through the radio, Kurt. Oh, we've got to go back down the left, haven't we? Let's have a sip. Hello, mate. Just both chilling together.
Hallo, Kurt. Ich habe einige Jungs aus dem
I met
Regiment
some boys from
getroffen.
the regiment
Es hieß, sie
heard
sollten
they
zur
were
Somme.
going to Somme. Ooh.
Some think I'm mad to seek the same information from the same places, day after day. But persistence always pays off in the end. Katrin, for today I learned of his location. I know where Max is now.